Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Uh, I think it's like 6 in the morning right now, maybe 7. I don't know, but it's early. I just woke up for real, I'm not gonna lie. And I am bored. I think I'm gonna talk about trolling or aka rage baiting in 2025. Cause like that shit, like this whole concept has just been destroying people, and it's really like it's really just a person, like a like oneself. You know what I'm saying? Like oneself will determine how you react to like whatever the jokes or trolling may be. Because like the number one thing that I'm doing, like the number one thing, what the hell? Bruh, I forgot something. But the number one thing that I'm seeing when it comes to trolling is that like people are just taking offense to shit. People are taking offense to shit, and also people are taking offense to shit that wasn't offensive like not too long ago, which is very like kind of weird to me. Like it's very strange. I don't really understand why that is. Oh, I do understand why that is. In my opinion, I feel like the world is just getting soft. Like I think that, you know, one of the main reasons why I feel this way is because there was a post on Instagram that I seen recently that had said that for the Rush Hour movie, they were putting like a warning, telling like basically to tell people that, oh, like back in the day, like race on race jokes that they showcase in Rush Hour, like that was like a thing back in the day. But now like they have to put warning labels and stuff to tell people like, oh, we don't mean no harm, this is just how we used to joke back in the day. To me that's kind of stupid. That's very dumb. Because one, I'm pretty sure nobody was complaining about Rush Hour, man. Like nobody was complaining about Rush Hour. Rush Hour is a classic movie. That's a classic movie, so why would people be complaining about that? And then two, I don't think any of the jokes or anything were even that crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only time that I can think of, because I'm still, like, I'm not like the youngest, but I'm still like, I'm not like the youngest YN, but I'm still a YN. But yeah, like, I feel like the craziest jokes that I used to hear was like on like COD lobbies. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how people get on like Xbox and stuff like that. You know how the races get, you know, they talk crazy over like a camera. You know, I mean, not over a camera, over a mic. You know what I'm saying? Kind of used to like crazy ass jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up like in that time period. Like I'm I'm used to like niggas saying crazy ass shit and like, you know, stuff like that. Now of course I know where to draw the line. I know where to draw the line where like if people are just straight up being racist and stuff like that, I know where to draw the line. But like when it comes to trolling, I feel like people just take stuff the wrong way. People weren't on the internet when trolling / rage baiting or whatever you want to call it was really a thing. So I feel like that's why people just don't understand it. People weren't on Xbox Live in the lobbies talking to people on COD and stuff like that. They weren't there for that. I feel like niggas weren't there for Twitter, because I feel like Twitter was like what really pushed for that culture. Twitter really pushed for that shit. And of course nowadays Twitter is just a platform that you just really don't want to put too much faith in or like be on for real nowadays, because it's just full of bots. It's full of porn and bots and stupid shit. It's full of people that's trying to get clicks for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like nowadays Twitter is just stupid. Like I can understand why like the trolling and the rage baiting on Twitter might get to some people, because Twitter's just stupid right now. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Elon took over, that shit has become like, it's become stupid. It's become basically a method. I feel like Twitter has become a method for people to just upload clips and stuff out of context for an easy paycheck. But that's another conversation for another story. Or that's another conversation for another day. So I have brought up the fact that like I feel like the world has gotten soft. Yeah, I really do feel like the world has gotten soft, because I feel like a lot of like jokes that people say nowadays that aren't even crazy, I feel like people are trying to cancel one another for those type of jokes, when back in the day the jokes were way worse and nobody was getting canceled for this shit. So I feel like you know, the world is definitely getting soft in that aspect. Especially with the whole rush hour thing. That makes no fucking sense. I'm not gonna lie. And it just feels like with me myself, like me personally, how I feel about like how I've like dealt with trolling and stuff like that. Have I dealt with it? Yes. Do I do it? Yes. Because it's like, in my opinion, like growing up, I've been the type of person to just always been to myself, never really had friends, never really talked to people. I'm super introverted. You know, I know a lot of people say like, there's no such thing as a shy introvert. I'm a shy introvert, bro. Like, I'm to myself and like I get shy like a lot. Have y'all ever had like a fine ass friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not talking to them, you're not dating them, but y'all just like cool friends, or y'all just friends. And she just like, she fine. She fine. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm like talking to my fine friend or whatever the case may be, like I get like, whoa, you know, whoa, what the frick? The hell? But yeah, like I get stuck up sometimes. Like I be kind of like, sometimes I gotta like I gotta be like, yo, hold on. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like I might stutter a little bit, you know what I'm saying? The aura, you know? How I feel now, like I still feel like I'm a shy introvert, but I feel like I'm more out there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm being more out there, and you know, I'm trying to be more out there, you know, being more talkative, going more places and things like that, you know. I'm just trying to be more out and do more because, you know, back then when I was younger, if you was on my old channel, you probably could tell like I was very sheltered. I was always in the house. I was never like out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was really bad because a lot of my friends in high school and shit like that, they used to be outside doing a whole lot of stuff while I was just in the crib, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, now that I'm kind of like, it's kind of reverse. Well, I wouldn't say it's kind of reverse, but now that I'm kind of experiencing that outsideness because I'm like free, basically. Yeah, I'm free basically. Whoa, my paper about to fall. But yeah, I'm basically free now. It's like, now I get to experience that stuff. Now I get to be like, you know what I'm saying? I get to be free basically. And one thing about me is that even though I'm a shy introvert, when I'm to myself, I'm like an extrovert. I would say like, when I'm by myself, like I'm chilling in my room by myself, smoking a blunt, or by myself watching YouTube, or like just by myself doing whatever. Like I feel like I feel like I'm an extrovert. I really do. I really feel like I'm an extrovert because it's like I'm myself. I can be myself and not feel judged, because that's like the main thing that I have a problem with when it comes to like, you know, trying to be an extrovert or like trying not to be super shy and stuff like that. It's just really because of like embarrassment. I just don't want to embarrass myself. But now I'm like to that point where it's like I really don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? If niggas ain't fucking with me, I really don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm living my life and I'm getting paid. You feel me? You feel me? So I really don't give a fuck what a person got to say about me personally. Back then I definitely did. I was definitely one of those type of people that did care, but now I just don't care. And that brings me to my point of I troll a lot. I troll a lot, bro. Like I have a whole ass spam account. If you want my spam account, let me know in the description, or try and find it or something. I don't know. But yeah, bro, on my spam account, that's all I do. All I do is troll. Just like how you see a lot of these other pages, like on X, you got a lot of these like clip pages and stuff like that, how they be posting like troll stuff. Or you might see a lot of like on Instagram, you might see pages that post like quotes, and it be like troll quotes and stuff like that. That's the type of spam page I am, but I'm not like a public spam page. I'm like a spam page like that to my friends, you know. Like locally, you know what I'm saying? Like locally. But yeah, bro, so like that's why I troll a lot, because it's like I don't really give a fuck about anything. Well, let me not say that, because then niggas gonna take that the wrong way. But yeah, I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't really give a fuck about a lot of stuff that a lot of people be stressed out on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not me. Like I'm just not that type of person. Like I'm not the type of person to just sit around developing and like frustration and stress and all this, that, and the third, man, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. You only have one life, so live that shit, man. No cap. So that's why I just really be living, bro. I really just be living. Like, that's why, like, right now, like, damn, like, why do I keep okay, bro, I just woke up, relax. But damn, I keep stuttering like a bitch. But no, like, what I was gonna say was, I'm still young, bro. I'm still pretty young. Like, I'm not the youngest, but like, I'm still pretty young. So like, me personally right now, I'm not gonna reveal my age unless you can figure it out. But I'm like, I don't really want a relationship, you know what I'm saying? I really don't want a relationship right now, because it's just like I said, like, I'm still young, you know. When the age that I am, like, you're supposed to live your life, you know what I'm saying? That's what the quote says. So like, you're supposed to live your life. So that's what I'm really trying to do, and I'm trying to find myself, you know what I'm saying? So that's really why, like, I definitely do want to talk about this in a later video with some of my guys, like, how they feel about relationships in 2025 and stuff like that. But yeah, like, for me personally, I'm just cooling, man. I'm really out the way, like, out the way. If you look up out the way in the dictionary, you're gonna see me. You're gonna see the GOAT. But nah, man, like, but yeah, like, when it comes to trolling, bro, I really just don't care. But when it comes to, like, when I would troll people, when I troll, like, people that I know, my friends and stuff like that, I'm not gonna lie, when they first got to know me and I was, like, showing them that side of me, they thought I was serious about a lot of the stuff I would troll about. Like, for example, I will post stuff like, bruh, good morning, somebody pull up and eat this dick. You know what I'm saying? I will post some shit like that. Like, and niggas would think I was serious. Girls, all, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, I got some fine shit on my page. So it's just like, I feel like they will see that shit and just be like, yo, this nigga's weird as shit. But it's just like, whole time I'm just trolling, because it's like, on spam pages, especially for like niggas, stuff like this is like normal. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of times, especially in 2025, a lot of people, they're just not, like I said before, they're just not used to trolling. Like I said before, I've been trolling for years. So the stuff that I said, like saying stuff like, like, if you a female on my page, come pull up, or some, like, just some crazy shit, some crazy troll shit. Like, I just feel like, one, in spam culture, I feel like that shit is just normal. It's normal to post stuff like that, because it's like other pages are posting stuff like that. Two, a lot of times when I will post stuff like that, I will find that stuff funny, because a lot of times I'm high. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I'm high, and when I'm high, the most stupidest things be funny as shit to me. So, like, I'm gonna find a lot of that stuff funny and then repost it. So it's like, that's like why, like, you know, I might say some freaked out stuff, or I might post some freaked out stuff, because I just think it's funny. Like, I don't necessarily believe in the shit. Like, I just think it's funny. I just really think it's funny. And in my opinion, in this day and age, bro, I really feel like niggas just need to stop having they just need to get the stick out their ass, bro. Like, I really feel like niggas just be walking with a stick in their ass. Like, they just be thinking everything is so serious. Everything is so serious. This, that, and the third. Like, I remember weeks ago, you know, with Trump, right? Trump was like bombing stuff, like the whole bombing thing. And I'm not gonna lie, like, where I live like near one of the biggest military bases in the world. So it's like, you know, when that shit was happening, everybody and their mama, like, was just like screaming and crying and doing this, that, and the third, just like, oh, we're about to get bombed, we all about to die. And it's just like, bro, can you relax? Can you use your brain for a second and actually think about, like, what's actually going on, instead of just hearing, oh, this place is about to get bombed because Trump. Come on, bro. Like, that shit really did blow me, because it's just like, I feel like people just be taking stuff too serious. I don't know, bro. I just feel like this world is just too serious. I feel like this world is too serious, and then it's like, when there's actually things that we need to, like, put, like, what's the word? Put attention to? Yeah, like, when there's things that we actually need to put attention to, there's no attention. There's no attention to it. Like, niggas is not doing anything to hey, niggas ain't doing nothing to, like, niggas ain't doing anything, basically. They're just not doing shit, bro. And it's just like, damn. Like, at this point, like, what is and what isn't important, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you would think this is important, but it's not getting talked about. But oh, this is getting talked about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas want to talk about fucking Lululemon and whatever that damn evil ass doll thing is, but like other important shit they don't want to talk about. It's just crazy. I don't know, bro. It's just really weird. Like, I really feel like this world is just like, niggas was saying like, oh, this world is just super unserious. I feel like it's unserious because of the people that's saying it's not serious. Because it's like, I feel like most times when the people that's saying, oh, this world is unserious, they be saying, they be talking, they be doing a whole lot of talking, but don't be doing shit about anything. They be like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do this, but they don't be doing shit about it. So it's just like, damn, like, I feel like at this point, bro, like, we just need to like stop with the I wouldn't say stop with the trolling. I feel like trolling is fine. Me personally, I think trolling is okay. I just feel like if you're the type of person to get not get offended, but feel some type of way about trolling, you should do some self-reflection. Not gonna lie, it's not like, for example, if you see me posting a whole lot of troll shit about big booty bitches and shit like that, or oh, I got a 7.5, like, y'all need to come suck this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was posting shit like that, then it's like, I feel like you as a person, you should just be like, okay, this nigga's joking, let me laugh and go about my business. Or if it's not funny to me, let me just go about my business. Like, bruh, like, it's really that, like, I really feel like a lot of this trolling and rage bait, like, people really be like, now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna take it away from people that, like, may, like, do, like, self-harm because of this type of stuff. Now, I can understand that. My fault, y'all. I had to change the angle. My phone, it got hot. My phone got OD hot. But yeah, bro, like, people that do, like, that take, like, self-harm due to trolling, like, I definitely can understand that, because it's like, some people, they go through certain things, they have certain history with certain things, so it's like, what's being said might be, you know, affecting them really bad. But in my opinion, I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, like I said, like, I still honestly feel like it's still with self-reflection, you know what I'm saying? If you know that you have trauma, if you know you have trauma from something, there's no point in trying to just run away from your trauma. Run away from your trauma, or when you see your trauma right there, you're wallowing in shame and, like, running away and crying about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, like, you don't got, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a therapist, I'm not none of that. I'm just a YN. I'm just a YN making videos about to spark a blunt. You feel me? Like, that's all I am. So you don't gotta take what I say and use it, you feel me? You don't gotta do that. But I'm just giving my opinion on the matter. I just feel like, yes, I understand the troller is, like, hurting you and doing bad things and saying a lot of bad stuff, but it's like, I also feel like, as a person, you should just work on trying to better you should just try and better yourself, so when you're faced with those type of jokes that might, you know what I'm saying, that might hit a sensitive spot, I feel like you should just know, like, okay, this person on Twitter that's talking shit, he's a person on Twitter. I don't know this person doesn't know me. I'm never gonna see this person in my life, this person's never gonna see me in their life. So it's like, why the fuck would I care about what they gotta say? Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna live my life and do what I gotta do at the end of the day. And that's literally how I'm, like, how I think about a lot of things and how I move. Like, a lot of times, like, I just feel like, you know, a lot of times I felt like I couldn't do a lot. I couldn't do much. A lot of people have, like, counted me out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really feel like in my life, I've been the underdog. Nobody has really expected much of me. Nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? Even when I first started YouTube, like, for my other channel, like, nobody thought that, like, my channel would, like, be as big as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not the biggest channel, like, from where I'm from, seeing something like that is not easy to do. Not easy to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do, and it's not often you see something like that at all. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with stuff like that, you know, being being punched down a lot of times and being knocked down a lot of times just gave me the motivation to just stay up. You know what I'm saying? Stay up and never be discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Always stay motivated. Because at the end of the day, the job is not finished. There's always something to be done. And that's why I move the way I do. You know what I'm saying? And like right now in my life, I would say like I just live a very carefree life. You know what I'm saying? You know, very carefree. I'm not saying I just don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck about anything and stuff like that. I just don't give a fuck about the stupid stuff in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about trolls because at the end of the day, I understand it's all jokes. It's all jokes, and if it's not jokes, I really don't give a fuck because it's not affecting me. It's not affecting me in my life, so I don't give a fuck, bro. Go away. You feel me? A troll is a troll. At the end of the day, man, you stomp on that bitch and flick it. You feel me? You feel me? Too easy. So it's just like, bruh, like, I don't know. I just really feel like, you know, with the stuff that I've been through in my life and, you know, what I've seen and dealt with, like, I just really feel like right now I'm just, I just feel motivated as hell, bro. I just really feel motivated as hell to just keep going, keep striving, and just keep, just keep going and keep striving for the main goal, my main goal, which is just to live, man. To live a good, healthy, and wealthy life. No bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really it, man. Like, that's really it, bro. So yeah, man, trolling in, but I'm not gonna lie, trolling in 2025, I really do feel like trolling this year has been like, I feel like niggas just be going a little bit too overboard with the trolling though. I feel like back in the day, the trolling was like, you knew it was like ABCs, you know what I'm saying? This shit was like ABCs, bro. Like, everybody knew what everybody was gonna say at the end of the day. But I feel like nowadays, I feel like niggas just be like going like too hard. I feel like niggas just be going too hard with the trolling, and that's where I feel like niggas should just draw the line. But I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think people should be putting trolling at such a high pedestal that it is. Trolling and rage baiting, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stop getting trolled and rage baited, bro. Like, niggas was getting rickrolled all the time back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna keep getting rickrolled, that's on you. That's literally on you. Like, there was literally ways to know if it was a rickroll meme. Like, there was literally like the link, the URL to the video, like, you could literally, I'm pretty sure, like, there was one point in time where I studied that bitch. And I knew exactly when people would post a YouTube link, I knew it was that video because of the link. I'm not gonna lie, I do think people do be going overboard with the trolling. People do be going overboard with the trolling, and I really do think those type of people are just not cool. They're not good people. But I also think that us as people, we gotta lock in, no cap. We can't be letting stupid ass jokes and stuff like that get to us, man. When it's just a stupid ass joke. It's just meant for people to laugh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm an overgrown kid, so I'ma laugh. I just think, you know what I'm saying, like I said, trolling is good. It's good in a funny aspect and jokes, but it's also bad because it affects people mentally, physically, all that. I've seen it. I've witnessed it multiple times. No cap. And all I can say is just, we just gotta ignore them. Like, if you don't fuck with it, you just gotta ignore it, bro. No cap. You just gotta ignore it. Ignore it and go about your day. Laugh, go about your day. Do whatever you gotta do, but just don't hurt yourself or anybody and go with your day. No cap. That's all you gotta do, bro. That's really all it is to trolling. No cap. A lot of people, they be getting off social media and stuff like that. And it's like, I understand why, because it's like, the people you follow that's all they might be posting and shit like that. But it's just like, you know, one, you don't gotta get off social media. You don't gotta delete your account and shit like that. You could just get off the app. Just close the app out, man. Like, if something is bothering you, bro, just close the app. Please. Just close the app, bro. Like, it's the internet. Like, nobody is forcing you to be on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or any of that. Nobody's forcing you to do that, bro. So it's just like, Why are you making it seem like niggas is forcing you to be on here? You know what I'm saying? You making it seem like niggas is forcing you to be on here, and then with this trolling shit, it's like you making it seem like people just want you off of here because niggas are trolling too much. But it's just like, we all have our own lives. We all have our own lives and shit. So it's like, if you at work on Instagram, and I'm at the crib chilling, smoking the blizz on Instagram, that's gonna be completely different. Cause I'm high as shit, so I'm gonna think shit funny. So of course I'm gonna post it. But you're at work and you're on Instagram and shit, getting mad at trolling. Well, really, you should just be working, and you should be locked in at your job. You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just like other things that could be done and thought about, but it's like people just let the trolling and the rage baiting, they just let it, you know what I'm saying? They just let it swirl around your head and shit. And it's just like, bro, we gotta stop that shit, bro. We gotta stop that. As people, we have to stop that.
Y'all see that?
This video is probably gonna be long as shit. Cause, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna have scripts. These videos are not gonna have scripts. Shit's probably gonna be long as a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try and edit it as best as I can. But yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I just feel like trolling, bro. It's just not. Me personally, IMO. Me personally, I've never, in all of years I've been living, I've never felt no type of way about trolling. Like, I've never seen something and was like, bruh, I gotta get off Instagram, or I'm about to put my phone on D&D because this joke was OD. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I understand, like, a joke is a joke. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There's been jokes and trolling and rage baiting and stuff like that I don't like, per se. I'm trying to think of an example. Twitter is a farm for money. They're trying to interaction farm, bro. So a lot of that stuff is rage bait. A lot of, like, when people say, oh, 9 bitches is better than fucking Uzi, bro, please don't take that shit to heart. My nigga, 9 bitches is a fucking pedophile. That nigga is a fucking pedophile. And you think that nigga better than Uzi? Come on, bro. Just use logic. Use logic. That's one thing, I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing that I've definitely learned in 2025 is that you have to use logic. Cause I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my band director. I don't remember exactly what he said, but essentially he said, I don't get mad, I get disappointed. Or I don't get angry, or I don't have the trait of anger. I just get disappointed because disappointment has logic. And that shit, that stuck with me because it's like, a lot of people get mad and get in beefs and this, that, and the third. They do that shit for no reason. Prime example, baddies. But that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, bro. So like, niggas don't be using logic a lot of times. If you look at these troll videos and troll posts, rage bait, whatever it may be, bro. If you just use like maybe 35% of brain knowledge and logic, you would understand that a lot of this shit is fake. A lot of this shit is fake. It's trolling, it's rage bait, and a lot of the times these niggas are just using this shit for interactions, bro. It's just for interactions, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like it's not really hard to understand. It's like a lot of this shit is just for interactions. And then a lot of times, like, I would say out of like that, because out of the social media platforms that I use, I use Instagram and Twitter. I only use Twitter to like look at stuff and see like what's going on, and then I actually use Instagram and post on Instagram. I feel like logic will defeat rage baiting, bro. It will defeat that shit, bro. Niggas won't be getting mad, and all this shit wouldn't be happening if niggas just used logic when it came to a lot of things, bro. If they just use logic, that's all it is, bro. Niggas just gotta use logic, and I feel like the reason why niggas ain't using logic is because niggas just ain't educated. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to use logic. Niggas don't want to think. Niggas don't want to think outside the box. Niggas don't want to do that shit. Now, again, that's a conversation for, you know what I'm saying? I need to jot this shit down because I got like 5 videos lined up now. But yeah, bro, like, that's honestly how I feel about the whole, like, rage baby, you know, all that. I just feel like niggas just gotta use some, you know what I'm saying? Use some logic. Use some logic with when you're faced with that type of stuff, and just realize, you know, what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? If you know me personally, you know, like, a lot of the stuff I say, post, stuff like that, it's all in good heart, good intentions, you know what I'm saying? It might be crazy, but it's like, that's the whole point. It's crazy because I want people to laugh, because it made me laugh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all it really is, you know? Like, I don't mean no harm with this shit, you know? But, hold on, wait a minute. I don't be posting crazy. Don't think I'm one of these racists that I was talking about. I'm not one of them. I just, like I said earlier, I just be posting like some freak shit. Yeah, that's all I gotta say on this topic. Trolling and rage baiting in 2025, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think niggas just gotta use logic. Niggas just gotta use more logic when it comes to stuff like this. I feel like as time goes on, I feel like people are gonna start understanding it, because I feel like the people that I hang around, like, it was like a slow, you know what I'm saying, like a slow transition, because I feel like some of my friends, they didn't really grow up with like that type of culture, you know what I'm saying? So when it was really brought on to the world, because I feel like 2025 really, because 2020, like, niggas gotta realize we're advanced in technology. A lot of stuff, a lot of like trends and stuff like that, it spreads and it's broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, trolling and stuff like that wasn't really broadcast back in the day on Xbox Live, because niggas wasn't really making content. Like, niggas was making content and uploading their stuff like that, but not really like how it is now. Now it's live and got hella viewers watching it and shit like that. Niggas getting clipped and shit like that. So it's just like, it's like completely different. So I feel like that's another thing niggas gotta realize. Like, the world is advancing. So it's like, as the world advances, you gotta keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't be like, bro, like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why is this, you know what I'm saying? It's just the world. It's just how things are. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, trends and stuff like that. It's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? But, eventually, I feel like the whole, like, how trolling is now and how it, like, rage baiting and stuff like that, I feel like that shit is gonna, like, die down. I feel like it has died down. I feel like it's not really as bad as it was, like, you know, I'm saying, like the beginning of the year and shit like that. So yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys enjoy my little talk. This shit probably long as a bitch, bro. The sun's starting to go crazy, you know, kids. Hot as hell. I'm about to finish this side.